What's up, everybody? We're back with another Warcraft Rumble video, and we're actually going to be doing some PvP here. So I was playing around with that Jaina deck. It is the exact same deck as yesterday. So I do have 3 unbound units. You know, I got the Blizzard, I got the S.A.F.E pilot, as well as those dragons. I have my fire elemental, some chickens, and then harpies, and we're gonna go into PvP here, and it's a little bit of cheese, and there is a counter to this, but I've been able to climb pretty good. So as you can see in the bottom middle right there, my Sneed was one of my highest, and that's just because he's really good in PvP, really gets to spam gold. But now I've been using Jaina, and I've been having a lot of success using the unbound units. And all, so one unbound unit, the dragons, I use on defense. Everything else is on defense, but then the S.A.F.E pilot, as well as the Jaina Blizzard, I spam on the enemy. And I've been able to get a lot of good wins here and climb up pretty quickly. So let's go ahead, we're gonna get that gold. That Kobold is gonna get that gold so slow that we're gonna be able to steal it from him. And there it is, and now I can drop a Blizzard on this enemy. And then you can see the damage starts dwindling down the tower pretty quickly here. And because we still have some dragons down here for protection, I'll summon some more. And then what I want to do is I just want to try and get a little bit of gold. So we'll send our Kobold over there. I do want to summon my cheaper units. But before we do that, I'll let my gold build up a little bit. There's no race, there's no hurry just yet. I'll summon the harpies as soon as the abomination gets a little bit too close. There you go. And now I'll summon my S.A.F.E pilot back up there again. Jaina can come in here. She's going to get us that chest, which gets us that Blizzard again very quickly. And obviously, we've done a good job just absolutely whittling this enemy down. Without him, maybe he hasn't even noticed yet. It's entirely possible. I still have some dragons over there, so now we'll throw eggs up here. And he's going to kill himself. So the talent I have on the dragons where they explode when they pop is actually very helpful here too, obviously. Hard to get the right, because you got to go in the store, you got to wait till you have the right amount of gold, that sort of thing. But we just got the win here. Let's go ahead and run it back. We'll do a couple of these for consistency, and hopefully we'll run into a Baron, because I do believe Baron is still a hard counter to this, as is who you're facing. So it's a sad reality that in mobile games, you know, spenders, they need to get their advantage. That's how mobile games survive. So if we run into a big whale, it could be a problem, especially if it's an unbound whale. I had one guy, he didn't try and get any kind of gold. He didn't try and take any sort of tower. He just waited till he had pieces and he threw them all at me at once. There was nothing I could do because they were all like level 8, his pieces, and I just got demolished. It was gross. Maybe they weren't level 8. I think they were all level 6, but it was impossible. Okay, we got a Sneed here. This is going to be interesting. So right away, I'm going to protect myself. We lose out on doing one Blizzard, but that's okay. Enemy Sneed is inbound. He can't hit range targets. Let's go ahead and throw that up. He may not know how to play Sneed, because otherwise he should have went for his chest right away. That's like an additional 10 gold because of Sneed's leader ability. But that's okay. I mean, we'll take every sort of advantage we can get. He stole my Jaina, but again, I don't care too much. Just start throwing some damage over there at the tower. We'll throw Drakes at the tower too, since we already have some Drakes protecting us. You know what? This is perfect. So his enemy Drake is going to path right into my S.A.F.E unit. Boom. There he goes. One less person to worry about. We're going to wait for that ogre to get a bit closer. We'll throw chickens at the chests. I'll throw Jaina over here where she's not going to hit by that splash damage. And Blizzard on the tower. So as you can see, it's just about maintaining our gold and then dropping unbound attacks on the tower every single chance we get when it's not a detriment to us. And you know what? We could probably go for the finisher, but we'll play it safe. Always play it safe. Let's steal his chest instead. I would think that maybe this is a newer player. I'm not sure how the elo matching works, but the fact he didn't try and get his gold chest while playing Sneed would suggest there's something missing there. All right, let's run it back one more time, and then after one more fight, we'll go into the talents, and I'll talk about the optimal talents I would like to have for these units if I could just snap my fingers and have them, because there are some really bangers, especially on the harpies. There's some really cool things the harpies can do for you. So much damage and a lot of utility. All right, so I'm hoping we get Baron, because it is a hard counter, and I'd like to show you guys how this deck can fall flat. But also maybe we just get like a super big whale, and that's another indication that, hey, you're not going to win every PvP matchup. It's a Hogger. You know, I haven't faced Hoggers very much at all. I have no idea what they do, to be honest with you. In fact, I haven't unlocked any sort of beast leader whatsoever, unfortunately. Let's go ahead and drop that. We'll drop our protection right away. Let's steal his chest. He summoned a kobold for some reason right out the gate. Kind of weird. Ah, he's just trying to blitz my base. Nice, nice. So how big are his units? They're all level 6. Yeah, so he is a big boy. Kind of weird to use a Hogger deck and then have all unbound units, though. I would have thought he could just use like a Maev deck there. But so far, we've done more damage to him than he's done to us. My Jaina will take her out unless she's in stealth. She is in stealth. That's okay. We'll let our chickens do the job for us. All right, let's get some protection back up there. And then we'll start throwing some damage at him. Holy jeez. The whale difference is paying off for this guy. Huge. I need to get some gold income. If we can get our kobold over there and build up some gold, that'll help us tremendously here. We got some units about to reach. Our safe unit is there. Looks like we will not be beaten by the power of Wallet today because Wallet is great, but you need to have some sort of strategy still. And so that's a really good part about this game. You still need to have some sort of strategy. So yeah, you saw he was trying to just ignore everything, go straight for my jugular with those unbound units. And if you play half defense, half offense, you're going to win those fights, even if somebody's out-walleting you. All right, so let's get into our deck and talk about the talents I wish I had. I actually really like the Brittle Ice one. Enemies within take 30% additional damage. That doesn't do much for me here. So this is like a PvE trade. PvP, I would love Ice Ground. So if someone's an additional Blizzard at your base, what you saw him just doing to me, if I had Ice Ground, I could both attack his base and defend my base at the same time, and I would demolish him. So I think for PvP reasons, Ice Crown is probably the best. I do love the one I have on my S.A.F.E pilot. So the Gnomish cloaking device, where she goes into stealth when she drops down, it means she's going to get one free attack off, unless you put her in an AoE attack, of course. But that's by far the best. I also like the one I have here for the Whelp Eggs, where it damages nearby enemies when hatching, which is why I put them on defense. And if he comes in with a S.A.F.E pilot himself, it pops the eggs, and then the explosion takes out the safe, or takes out whatever kind of other unbound units he threw there. So I really like that. And the others, they're just they're more PvE than they are PvP. As far as the Fire Ellie goes, actually, the Fire Ellie's not doing too much here as is. The Fan the Flames one that I have, it doesn't really matter. I kind of would like Immolation Aura, so periodically damage nearby enemies. Because again, if somebody was trying to just spam me with Unbound, I could just throw him in the middle, and then he's doing passive damage. Molten Core for the same reason would be good. If I throw him in the middle and there's a big whale just trying to rip me apart with Unbound, it'll put that AoE on the ground, and then his units would just burn up. So I do like that idea as well. The chickens, I gotta be real, guys. The chickens are only here because it's a cheap unit. It's fast. It can get gold crates, and it could take out iron dwarves that they throw down the middle. As far as what I would like for it to have, I haven't even read his. So nearby beast allies can consume a chicken to heal. No thanks. Deploy a protective crate. No thanks. Gain fury. Yeah, Furious Fowl is probably the best one for what we're trying to accomplish in this deck. And then the Harpies. This is the most interesting one, and I'm actually not going to go for a damage. It's the Trinket Collectors, that one right in the middle there, where you're gaining the Minor trait. So the cost of the birds themselves increased by 1 gold, but I can throw them on that right side turret. They can go down the middle. They're super fast, and they're going to farm those gold nodes for me, and then I could just use my super cheap kobolds to farm the chest. The kobolds take a lot longer to beat up the chest, but since they cost 1, it's very efficient. It'll let me get more unbound units out while also increasing my gold production. So anyway, guys, that is the exact same Jaina build we talked about for PvE yesterday, but this is how we're going to use it in PvP. And you know what? Let's end with one last PvP matchup, because I want to tempt fate and see if we can get a Rivendare, the horse boy, the undead horse boy. See if we can get him and show just that counter. Okay, we have Shadow Song. This is another Unbound. Let's see if this is just a veteran player or a whale, and if they're going to just demolish me with Unbound characters. All right, we'll start here. Let's go ahead and throw that up. We'll steal this chest. Look, here comes the pain. So he brought his safe character in. I'll bring in my birdies to protect myself. There goes his blizzard. Oh my god, it does so much more damage than mine. We are definitely facing somebody with a little bit extra wallet power on us here. All right, but we did decent damage in our own right. Hopefully that gold node is going to proc while our kobold walks past. There we go. Here comes an enemy safe pilot. Let's summon our chickens on him. Ugh! We're taking so much more damage than I would like here. Alright, send our kobold at this chest. Look at this blizzard. Woo! He does not care about gold production whatsoever. He is just throwing abilities at us. We are definitely being wallet farmed right now. Oh boy, this is unsettling. Can't win them all, guys. A couple more spells and we're just duds though. There's a Worgen. We'll summon some chickens. A little last second defensive measure. There's the S.A.F.E unit. I'll summon in my kobold so it takes the first hit. And we lose. You can't win them all. That's what you call wallet power. Zero strategy, all unbound units. It's going to happen. We're also very new players still. So we haven't like grinded our units up very high yet. Once we get them all to 15, then they'll be level 5 instead of level 4 or whatever it is they're being crunched down to. Still super hyped on the game. I don't think it's pay to play or pay to compete. I think there's a level of grinding element we can lean into. But let me know how you're feeling in the comment sections below. As always, stay happy, healthy, have fun, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye for now. That's it for the video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Stay happy, healthy, have fun, and I'll see you in the next one.